Hey, it's your girl LA.
It's your girl Skinny.
And we're the Irish Twins. Hey y'all, we are back with another video.
We've been gone for so long.
Yes, but we are back, guys. And we're gonna do a video. It's called Get Drunk and Get Ready with Us.
Oh yeah, get drunk and get ready for us. We have our shot glasses.
So we're gonna take shots with you guys first, and then we're gonna just do our makeup turn and see how it comes out.
I hope my makeup doesn't come out looking rough.
Ooh, I know. So we got, I was about to call this Casamigos. Girl, we got Jose Cuervo today.
Mr. Everett, just get the tequila real quick.
Blue agave. And we have our little shot glasses we got from Mexico. Girl, we got our shot glasses that came from Mexico. And yeah, we're gonna just start drinking with y'all and start talking.
Let's take the first shot.
Let's just take the first shot.
Dang.
Are we turned already?
No. Are you? Your hands are shaking. You good?
Just a little nervous pouring.
Oh,
Okay, so if you guys are new here, we are sisters and we started this channel together because we do everything together, and we have a brand that we both came up with together, and we design clothes. So make sure you guys check us out in the description below and subscribe if you're new.
Yes. Follow our business Instagram. Our clothing brand is about to be new hot stuff on there. So make sure y'all check us out. And cheers to that.
Cheers. And yes, we need chasers. Don't be coming up for us because we need chasers.
That was actually really smooth.
It's that Cuervo. God, here we go already. All right, y'all. So what's new with us?
Our clothing brand.
What have we been doing? Who are we with? Do we go outside? And are we vaccinated?
No, I don't think you can say that word on here. You gotta be like, what's his name? Armand, he'd be like,
She took my lashes.
Ain't nobody worried about your lashes.
So where have we been? Okay, so where have we been? We've been working, y'all.
We've been working.
We've been working hella. Wait, we're not supposed to do our makeup yet until we're like turned.
Oh, is that what the rule is? I thought you just, that's not the rule.
Yeah, so we just take like 4 shots and then we get
Four?
ready. Mm-hmm. Then we get ready. That's the whole thing.
Okay.
We're supposed to like get ready and be like, doing our eyebrows and like trying to figure it out. So we're back on YouTube.
Oh, Kylie and Chloe did it.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember now. I don't remember them taking all these damn shots. Oh, they did.
They did. Okay, so this is shot number 2. Might as well get that off.
And cheers to success.
Cheers to success.
What the hell is that?
What? The shot?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you filled yours up like that.
This is a little shots.
Oh shit. Ugh. Good thing I took an aspirin. For those of you who get hungover the next day, take aspirin before you drink, and then you won't get hungover.
I didn't take an aspirin.
You don't get hungover.
I don't. Watch me get hungover because of this one. I'm like,
Okay, get your fingers on the side for me.
because I want to show my nail in this video. So I keep using.
I'm like trying to click, but I'm like trying to find a corner to cheers you, bro. If you don't. Oh, her. Okay.
Come on.
Okay, let's go. Cheers. Oh my god.
Why do you swallow like that? You could do an what is it? ASMR with your gulp.
Her gulp is like, first of all, that one, look at you. That one, I almost like it went in, but it was like as soon as it hit my tongue or something, it was like about to come out. So that's why I like did a deep gulp.
Did you catch breath with it? I mean, air with it?
No air.
Yeah, I can't. We're just getting turned on a local Wednesday for fun.
Local Wednesday.
Oh my bad.
So yeah, y'all, we
I think we only need 3. I'm feeling it already. I don't think we need 4 of them, guys.
We need 4.
Yeah. You gotta hit the studio after you. You be turned. Y'all, we're not gonna get through this video.
I'm turned already. I don't even know where to put the damn tequila. Alright, ready? Damn fucking tequila. I'm like hesitant. Okay, one more. Let's just like
I can't.
space it out like a little bit.
She's tripping.
Start with her eyebrows or something.
She's tripping. That was it.
They're not like really big shots though. Look at. All right, so I got all my makeup out, but I don't even know what to do.
And tell me if you hold on, heaven is a place not too far away.
So yeah, y'all, we've been really dedicated on our brand and like really taking the time to make it perfect for y'all. So professional and so easy, excuse me, to purchase the clothes. So we're coming up with a whole reboot, relaunch on our website. So that's what we've been doing mainly. And I've been in the studio. I got new studio equipment to record at the house, so I don't have to go to the studio all the damn time and spend that coin, save my coin. So really excited about that. And we've just been trying to be consistent and just working hard, trying to come up with a schedule. So to stay organized, we came up with a whole schedule. So we'll be posting consistent videos for y'all every well, we're just gonna try to edit it up and get it out as soon as possible. So we're not gonna say like every Wednesday we're gonna post. Because we got a lot of shit going on, y'all. I'm an artist.
A lot of shit going on.
I sing. I be in the studio. I gotta come up with. I gotta write. I'm a songwriter. She has a whole daughter. She gotta be a whole mommy.
She's in kindergarten now, you guys. She's getting big. She's getting older. She's very smart. The teacher loves her. Every time I pick her up, she's like, Kyrie, she's just so beautiful. She compliments her outfits. Kyrie dresses herself, and ever since her hair was straightened, she does her own hair now. She's like, she makes it easier for me though. Like, I'm glad God blessed me with her because she like does everything herself. Like, she wants me to be there to watch her do it, but she does everything herself. Like in the morning.
Well, you taught her how to be independent from the very like young ages where she can understand things.
She did. Like, I always was like, no, you do it. Make sure she do it. I know she's gonna get to the point where she's gonna do her homework on her own. That would be a blessing. It's because we just be so busy. Like, we be doing like a lot of stuff, and it's like I be feeling like I don't have enough time to do everything, and then I just be so tired. But then I see her and she already did everything. I be like, oh, thank you, my baby, thank you, because she just does everything. She's really a perfect child.
I want a good baby. I want a smart baby.
Man, I remember one time in school, it was like the after school. It wasn't even after school. It was like the bell had rang, and I guess the teacher. Okay, let me tell y'all this real quick story time. So the teacher had left, and you remember that teacher with that weird classroom, the little science teacher guy, and he's like kind of by the gym, and he was like really weird.
In middle school?
No, high school.
Oh.
And he was like the little science teacher. You have
Redlands?
Mm-hmm. You will remember him, but I told you this story, but it's quick.
Oh
story
yeah,
time.
I do remember him.
What was his name?
I think his name was Mr. B too.
No, something else. But so we basically, so the school was over basically, and I remember we stayed behind, like a couple of stayed behind, and we had to like finish up our work. And one of the guys, right, he's black of course, and he was cool. I wonder what he's doing nowadays, but he was like, I was up there by the teacher's desk, and the way his classroom is set up is so much stuff, it's so messy. He was like, Skinny, he was like, grab me a soda out of the refrigerator. Why did I go and grab that nigga a soda out of the refrigerator?
Why did he grab it?
That's what I'm saying. Because I was over there, and I don't know, I'm so retarded. Like, I don't even know why I did it. But the teacher was gone. It was only like me, him.
Oh my God, I had this irritating biology teacher before.
You had him for sure.
He was high-key, like, annoying. Like, he was super by the books.
Yeah, he was like, but he was cool though.
Yeah, he was like laid back, but he still was like white, and we were black.
Right, that period.
You know, so he already was like a little.
So I grabbed this nigga a soda out of the refrigerator, right? So we thinking we cool. He gets it. I'm over here. We funny, and everything's over. And then why did we find out? So there was like a little kid in the class, but we're not putting two to two together that was his son in the class this whole time. We thinking it's me, the guy, the black boy, and like another person that is like we cool with, and then like the little boy, but like we really didn't even notice him. That's how messy this nigga's classroom is. And it was his son. So when we got the soda, we thinking we were over. The next day, we think we got over with. In the morning, I get a red slip in another class, and it says I gotta come up to the office. When I'm going to the office, I'm like, what? And it says for like stealing, and I'm like, I was like, did he find out? Is this about the soda? So I'm walking up to the principal's office. I see the boy too walking up. I said, nigga, you got the slip. He's like, oh my God. He said, no. He said, I found out. You know, the little nigga in the class. He said that was his son. I said, no.
Oh,
you're lying.
Trouble now.
I was like, you're fucking lying. That was him.
I want him to go fucked up the little nigga.
He was like, I'm about to go fuck up that little nigga. Ooh.
Snitches get stitches.
And I was like, you're lying. So we're going to the office like, what? We get to the office, principal hella cool. We got off.
What do you do?
He was like, okay, you guys shouldn't just be, don't touch his stuff. And we was like,
really, the teacher, first of all, I'm on the child, but I guess if that was my dad and I'll be the one handing out the sodas and stuff, like, here y'all. But I'm like, the teacher really went to go tell the principal? Yeah. That's how you know it was prejudice.
I know, he could have just waited. We had him.
If it was white kids, he would have been like, aw, kids.
We had him 5th period. He gave us the note 1st period. He was going to see us 4 periods later. He could have discussed it with us. And then after we went there, we had to see him. And he tried to act like nothing ever happened. It was like, me and him.
He's trying to be cool, bro. You're not cool.
Me and this nigga was like, we was like, look, he tried to act like. Oh my God, we got off though. That was Jesus.
Can we talk about the time that me and her had the same class? Y'all, so you guys know we're really close in age, right? We're only like 12 months apart, 12 months in a week. And so we always, like, there was a time where, of course, I went to high school and she was still in 8th grade. So I was like, my sister. And my brother, I have a brother too, but he's 2 years older than me. So, like, he's already been in high school, and I was just, like, expecting for him
to... So he was a junior and you was a freshman, right?
Yes. So I was, like, expecting him to, like, show me around. This is the cafeteria. This is where we eat. This is your classes. This is where this happens. There's the football. He was like, I had to figure it out. You figure it out.
Yeah.
And I was like, where's my sister? I'm like, damn. So I, like, was really on my own, even though I had a whole big brother at the damn school. But he was still cool. Like, Zay was just, like, hi bye. Like, he was just like, those are my sisters, but, you know, I'm here to work and go to school. And we're like, okay. And he just was with his friends. But anyways, can we talk about the time we had the same class? We had the freaking same class, y'all.
Come on, let's take a shot.
Yeah, let's take a shot before this story, because...
not too far away. That's how you know you did that so many times.
Okay, so, oh my God, we have so much to catch up, and I have another story to tell, because
you love story time.
I know, it's like, because I feel like people get to know us more when there's stories. Okay, so okay, so we went to school. We are not afraid to say where we went to school. We went to school at Redlands High School. And just mind you, this is like mostly white school, like, yeah, predominantly white. So we've been going there. We just like, that's our school, right? So we lived in San Bernardino Hills.
And San Bernardino Hills is basically like where all the blacks is at.
Yes.
But we lived in the hills.
Yes.
Not even trying to like be like that, but we basically lived in like the higher ups of the...
Yeah, we lived in like a nice big ass house with a long driveway in the hills, like nice ass big ass house. And we still wanted to go to Redlands because we wanted to graduate from Redlands because that's just where we grew up and like all our friends are there. It's just a nice school.
Well, let's just say what happened. What happened was we lived in Redlands. Well, we lived by Redlands to go to Redlands High School. But then my mom, we moved to like a bigger house on the hills of San Bernardino.
Yeah, my mom got married. We got a stepsister. We got additional stepsisters. So we have 2 sisters that came into the family. So we needed a bigger house. So we're like, okay, we can't stay in Redlands anymore. We have to go get a bigger house. So we found a house, built it from ground up. I finally got my own room. Me and her shared a room all our lives. Me and her got our own rooms. We was just so hyped. We had 2 sisters that came over every other weekend, or every weekend. Is it every other weekend? Mm-hmm. Oh, they came over every other weekend. So like our lives was lit, and like the house was nice. We had like video. We just grew up living nice. Like we had boats, basketball courts, you name it, we had it. So we weren't spoiled. We just, like, our parents just loved giving us what they didn't have and just loved us having fun. So we moved, and since we moved, we like, what is that called? Like, we went to Redlands still, like, while we were in San Bernardino, and we were late all the time because it was so far. We're late people all the time anyway, so it just made it even worse that we were further.
Oh, because we was on a district transfer, so they knew.
Yeah, so we were on a district transfer, and they knew we were, so we'll always be late, and we'll always have to go get our late slip from the office. So I guess we got too many late slips
and to top it off, not only do we get too many late slips, we used to, like, to be honest, we used to ditch a lot. And not even like, what happened was is our friend lived like right next door to the school, so like we'll go get snacks, but then we'll be late to class, so we'll be like, okay, fuck it, let's just miss this period and we'll go to the next period. So
like we'll leave at lunch.
Yeah, we'll leave at lunch. So after fourth is lunch, and then after lunch, like the period will start. Fifth period will start. We'll be like, fuck, we're still at the house. So we're like, we'll miss fifth period. We'll go to sixth. Like, and we used to just make a habit of that. So when
there used to be a whole gang of us, like a whole crew of us that were like, all right, we're going to our friend's house at lunch, and then we end up like eating and being tired and just listening to music and just being comfortable at home, that we just was like, okay, we're gonna miss fifth period. Yeah. And then you guys had basketball, so you guys just was like, we're just gonna go to basketball period. Mm-hmm. So like her and all her friends had basketball, so they'll just go to basketball, and I'll just go to my last class, which was, what was my last class? I don't even think I had a sixth period.
Yeah, honestly. You did.
No, I didn't.
Really?
I have a fifth period because I know I missed algebra 2.
Oh, girl, you was missing algebra 2?
I was missing algebra 2, still passed.
And
my teacher was like a white teacher. He was so nice. He was like,
no, Mr. Matthews, the young teacher. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had him too before we went to Cajon.
Yeah, he was like, so sweet. He was like a young, like white guy, but I was the only black person in the class, and he was just so disappointed. He was like, "You keep missing my class, Elon."
And like someone you want to disappoint.
I wanted you to I wanted you to be here and like do this the thing with us. Like he knew I was ditching her, and I didn't want to be in that class. And especially when like stuff come up like, oh, it's Black History Month, like all the kids will like look at me. And I'm like, I'm over this class. Like
I swear, that's why I want my daughter for real to go to like a all black school. Like
I'm like, why?
Because after this story time, we got to say how we had to transfer to this. Oh wait, you're about to get there.
Yes. Okay. We need to get there.
But I basically want to tell them we wasn't really like ditching and stuff. It's just we was missing like a periods. But them period absence added up. Yeah. So when they were like, okay, they're late and they're missing periods, so they canceled our district transfer. So basically we had got kicked out of the school.
We got kicked out of our freaking high school. We was so sad. I was like, I need to graduate from Redlands. Like it was my junior year. So, like, you know, all our friends and, like, just people you grew up with, like, we're leaving them. And we're going to a whole new school. So, we had to go to our district school in San Bernardino. We don't know not a damn person in San Bernardino.
No, not a soul.
Not a soul. We never grew up in San Bernardino. So, we were just like, we don't know nobody, you know.
We didn't grow up with black people like that. Like, we grew up, like, with our cousins. And yeah, we didn't grow up with, like, black people and, like, well, I'm not gonna say it like that, but I'm talking about in the school.
So it's just like a whole new cultural shock to go to like an all black school. Like we was like, okay, like my mom had to enroll us, and we were like, oh my god, we don't know no one at this school, but at least we have each other because we were going together.
And my mom, my mom's a hairstylist, and I guess she had a client, and her daughter went to the school, so she gonna say, well, her daughter goes to school, you guys just find her. Like mom just threw us on this girl.
Yeah, she was like, my client. She has a daughter. What? You guys can be friends with her. She'll show you around, right? And the daughter knew that new girls was coming, and she was supposed to show us around. Like she knew.
Didn't show us around, bro.
This is us, and she's. Oh, like okay, we can't fuck with her already. Like what? So we go to this new school. We enroll. We're in the counselor's office, and counselor's all nice, and like the counselors at Redlands was like really mean like that. But the Cajon, they were like, okay, we're gonna set up your classes and all this stuff. They were so sweet, so nice. And she's like, okay, so what are your elective? Like, what do you want for your electives? And Skinny, she didn't know like what elective to pick, but I know when I went to Redlands, I did theater. So I was like, and I really liked it. Like I was like, oh, theater is like a fun class. I was in ceramics. And she was gonna do something like that, like wood shop or ceramics or something like that. Girl, I was like, no, Skinny, let's do theater because we can be in the same class together. Because they had like sophomores and juniors, I think, and seniors in that class.
Yeah, so the lady was like, well,
oh no, just juniors and sophomores.
Yeah, she was like, if you guys do theater, you guys can get the same period. And we was like, oh yeah, we in there.
We're like, yeah, we never been in a class together, like ever. So we were like, yes, let's do theater together. So she got it. We got in the same period. And then it made our lunches the same because there's 2 different lunches at that school.
I know.
So we meant it to make sure we got the same lunch. They had like first lunch and second lunch, and we're like, oh no, we are not about to be on lunch. Look at sus. Look
retarded.
Don't know nobody. Like, we want the same lunch.
I would look retarded. Like, I know me. Like, I am not a social person. Like, I'm very social with my friends, but I am not a social person at all. Like, y'all have no idea. Like, good thing I played sports, or I feel like I wouldn't really have no friends.
Yeah, when she gets with her group of friends that are her homies and her homegirls, she's all outgoing, loud. I'm talking about loud, laughing. She's the life of the party. But when we don't know nobody, we're so like, we don't talk to nobody. That's how I am too.
But you're more social.
Yeah, I you know what it is I get blessed. Well, we both get blessed. Like, sometimes we'll be like for instance, like, do you guys ever be like in a class and they're like, okay, pick a partner, and you don't know who to pick and stuff? Like, I get blessed all the time where people just like naturally be like, do you want to be my partner?
Yeah.
Or something like that. I don't have to go up and ask and get rejected and be like, no.
I never got into a situation where I didn't have a partner.
Yeah, it's always like, oh, you want to be my partner? And I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, girl. I don't know nobody in this class.
Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, girl.
From Nazareth.
So that's how it was. Like, it just always is like that for us. So we didn't really have a problem with it. But we got the same class, y'all, and we ended up meeting like lifelong friends at this school. It was the most amazing experience of our lives.
This is the best experience, for real.
We were so happy we went. We was over here talking on the phone to like our friends back in our old school. Like, they were like, how is it? They were like devastated that we left because we've known these people for like years, since middle school. So it's like, you guys are just leaving? And we're like, yeah, like, we have no choice, we have to leave. Kind of like that movie Bring It On, how the white girl had to go to the
black school.
That's
exactly
and the black school was just exactly those colors, like green and yellow or whatever.
It sure was.
And it was just a whole different experience. They had different food, just like, it was just different. Like,
no, it was the think
culture.
Of exactly like that on Bring It On, where she had to leave that white school and go to the black school. It was exactly like that.
Yeah. So think of us like that, but we had each other, so it just made it 100% better. And like, I remember our first school outfit coming in, we're like, we got to come in cute because this is like a statement for ourselves. Cute. Like, we got to come cute. Like, people would be like, who are they? Da, da, da. So we came like matching skirts, high-waisted skirts, the flowy that our mom made.
No.
With the tank top. We were cute. I think we were cute.
I look back and I'm like, you were cute. But when I look back, I was not.
If I was cute, you were cute. We're both cute. So we were cute. I don't care. Like, and we go in the theater class together because we're like, meet me here before we go into class. And I think theater was second period.
Oh my God, to top it all off, you guys, we left in the middle of the year. It wasn't like the new school year either. When they didn't drop us off after that school, how they just dropped us, it was like in the middle of the school year.
They didn't even let us know, like, oh, you guys can't come to this school year. They let us know in like the beginning of the school year.
Like, I think we came, like, it wasn't the first day of class, so everyone already knew each other. Everybody kind of got in their social groups. Everybody's getting the role.
Everyone knows their classes, their teachers by now.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and I know where some new black girls come to the school.
Yeah, so we're the new girls. And it's like a month in, maybe even 2 months in. I'll say about maybe 7 weeks in.
Mm-hmm.
Of like, everybody's learning stuff and all this stuff. So we're like new, and we come in and like, we don't know like anybody, and we just like, we're sisters, and we go in theater, and it was just so fun. The experience was so fun. Like, we met people, we acted on stage. We had to take scripts home, memorize the scripts. So I know we are built for this like scripted life. So we did it.
And I don't know how God had it set up too. Like, our classes at that school, like, all of our classes was next to each other though.
Yeah, like every class.
Yeah, like,
it'd be like her class right here. I have like my third period English, and she'll have like her third period math. But like, her class will be right here. My class will be in this portable, and then her class will be in this portable. Like, just right
mm-hmm.
here on the side. Like, this is the hallway. This is her class. This is her class. And then after lunch, remember after lunch?
After lunch, it was like we had to go in the hallway. And this school was like inside. Like, our school was all outside. This school was different. Like, you had to go inside the building. And like, inside, we had the class inside the building next to each other. Like, everywhere we go after class, we can meet up and go walk to our next class. Like, it was smooth. It was smooth.
And we had the same lunch, bitch. And we had the pop. We found out, y'all, we had the poppin' lunch. They were like, first lunch? Nobody's in first lunch. We found out, and like, we had like friends and stuff. There's like, yeah, nobody's in first lunch. And yeah, we just, first of all, so how we ended up meeting people, I was in my English class, and there's this girl that I met in my English class, and me and her were like cool, and she was like, where do you be at lunch? And I told her, I was like, oh, we be in like the quad area. Like me and her, we found an area in like the quad area outside, and we just like brought lunch from home and like ate our lunch to ourselves and stuff. Like every time. Or like the library. I think we had like work to do in the library, so we would like go to the library. We like loved the library. I don't know why, but we like, it was like our safe zone. Antics. Yeah, we were like safe zone. Like we could do our homework, finish our homework. We can eat in there. Like we were always in the library. So she's like, where do you be at lunch? So I was like, oh, we be in the quads. And she's like, oh, okay, come in the calf. Come in the calf. Because at our school, the calf was lame. Like nobody was in the calf. Like the people who were in the calf was just like, okay, they're lame. But people who are outside, like that's where it's at. Everybody's outside. So we're thinking it's the same thing. Like, okay, everybody's outside. So we're thinking we have like a lame lunch. We didn't really see anybody around. So we're just like, okay, we're in the quad area. And come to find out, that was the lame area where we was at. We was like where all the like, I wouldn't say lame, but it was just wasn't it. It's just like where the skaters were and stuff. Yeah, like, and like, okay. So we're like, she's like, come in the calf. So then I was like, okay. Yeah, it's like me and my sister. So it'll be me and her. And she was like, okay. So we go in the calf, y'all.
All the blacks, the football players, basketball players.
Everybody, the basketball players, the football players, the track.
The rappers.
The pretty girls with the curly hair, the pretty black girls. Everybody's just lit in the cafeteria and was like laughing. And you could just tell everybody, it's like a, kind of like a whole like, squad of like people who are like, I guess you could say like the popular people, like let's just be real, like the popular
kids. It was like, okay, so like, this is where it's at.
But I wasn't really friends with the girl in my English class yet, so she was just like, come in the calf. So we went in the calf, but we were like, we're still being like us and like don't want to talk to people, don't want to, like, we're cancers, we don't make the first move. Let me know if you guys are cancer in the comments. Like we don't ever make the first move, so it's not like we're gonna be like, hey, we're here, we're new, I'm LA, this is Skinny, we're new, like what's up, what are y'all names? That's not us. That's not at all. So we're like, oh look, we found a little 2-seat table in the cut. We're like, oh, this is us. So we know we had our frozen like lemonades. We always had
we found out they had the slushies in there. We was like, whoa,
they had the most poppin' food.
Yo, the school at the white Redland school, the food was trash, straight trash. We went in there, they had all the stuff. They had baked potatoes, hash browns,
cookies, slushy. So the good thing about Cajon was like they like had jobs at the school that like you can get paid for. Like what? Who does that? Like what?
Like that's college shit,
right? But they knew like how people were living and stuff. Like they knew people, like kids needed money. So I really respected that. Like they had people like working in lunch. Like you'll work in lunch. I don't know when people, I guess during their second lunch they'll come. I don't know how they were able to.
It must have been a period. Like a class.
Yeah, it must have been like that. But we didn't really get into that. But people work and get paid. Like you can work behind the slush, do the slushies and like work in the cafeteria, or you work in like the snack bar. So like they had jobs for students that actually get paid. So I thought that was lit. And so we ended up eating by ourselves for like weeks. And like yeah, you don't remember?
Was it?
How many times did we sit at that damn table?
Right.
Maybe not weeks, maybe like a week. But we were like by ourselves. Like we seen everybody, even the girl that was in my English class, she'd been like looked over and was like, okay, cool, that's where they're at. You know, like, and then
no, but okay, let me add this part. So my mom, so you know I played basketball, but my mom had called the coach before we got there and got me in 6th period and got me on the team before I even got there.
Yes.
So I was on the team. So my 6th period, just know, and keep in mind, my 6th period is the basketball period, and it's like the team. Like you guys know, people in sports, like the 6th period is the team. It's not no basketball class, it's the team. So I got in and I'm with the team, and as soon as I go in there, I'm by myself. I know nobody, and everybody's like in their clothes. It's like these big girls, all black girls, woo woo woo. And I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I have to like do this. I have to play basketball and everything. So I had met some girls there, so it was cool. So then after she said come into the calf, I seen all the basketball girls was in there too. So I remember they were like, oh, what's up and everything, but we kind of was like, hey, you know, but we kind of kept our distance. But that's what kind of got us to like really go in, because at that point they were like, Skinny, get your ass over here.
Yeah,
like,
they was like,
you in 6th period all the time.
Yeah, like they got to the point where they was irritated with us. They was they was irritated that we didn't like come over. And I kind of wish we were like that. Like now being older and stuff, I'm kind of wishing like we need to be more outspoken, because it makes it seem like we're stuck up and people think like we're so stuck up and like they don't fuck with us and da 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 da. And that's not the case at all. We just have like I would say, I guess like the initial communication is a problem for us. Like, I don't know why. I guess we don't like rejection. In front of everybody, it's the new school. So, like, what if we went up to them and they was like, the fuck? Who the fuck? No. Leave.
Whoa.
You know, like, I think that's what we're afraid of. I don't know how you feel, but...
You know, with me, like, okay, that's what you're afraid of. I'm not really afraid of rejection. I think I'm afraid of, like, I don't know how to hold a conversation with someone I don't know. So, like, even if I did say, hey, what's up, like, I can't hold that conversation. Like, I feel like I'll just look retarded sitting there.
Well, how? Like, it's so
I can't
easy
hold a conversation with people I don't know. I found that out. Like, I can't hold a conversation. Like,
what do you mean hold? Like, if they're carrying the conversation, all you gotta do really
what
is
if they're
respond.
not carrying the conversation?
Do you ever be in situations like that?
Yeah,
like, people are like to get to know you, they ask questions and they're like, oh, like, where are you from, da da da, and you kind of just like roll with the...
Yeah, and
I guess you don't know how to keep it going.
Yeah, I don't know how to keep it going. And I don't want... I mean, like, I don't have the urge to. Like, I would want to, but I don't really know what to say. And I think that's just us being private in a way.
Yeah.
Like, and not purposely. It's just that's how it comes out to be. So...
And I also think that you think, like, I'm not really about to talk to this person.
Yeah, that too.
Anymore. So, like... Yeah, I'm done with the conversation.
Yeah, and I shouldn't
well,
be
you
like
shouldn't
that.
be like that. You should be wanting more, because that person may want... They may, like, seek something in you that you can give to them. Yeah. Like, wisdom, or, like, more confidence. Or just a friend.
Okay, like, if I ask a question and stuff, and they'll answer. Like, I feel like, for some reason, I always talk to people who don't know how to hold a conversation, too. So, it really threw me off. Like, especially going on dates with guys.
I'm super turned. You guys,
bit.
if you guys are fucking with us, make sure you guys leave a thumbs up, because what? Like, we are back and we are better. Like, we didn't leave, bitch. Here we go. Y'all thought we was gone?
They thought we was gone for a second.
So let us know in the comments how y'all are feeling, and because we feeling good, give us a thumbs up, because we deserve it.
My sister wants me to say something. They should be like, oh, you.
And we'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Ganging on. Shoot.
Camera?
Yeah.
We thought if we was done.
Girl, you dripped so long.
Wait, we gotta do a good one. Make sure, like,
this is a good one.
Wait, look at the bottom.